I'm with Cesar Conde, and he's one of the 18 artists exhibiting at an October 19 event at the International House in Chicago. This event is called the Typhoon Haiyan Remembrance and Reconstruction, and I will hand it over to Cesar to talk about the beautiful pieces of work that he has over here. Cesar?
Thank you, Almira. Hi, I'm Cesar Conde. Two things. This is called Old Man from Delhi, and this is called Waiting for Habagat. Waiting for Habagat is actually this is an ink study that I did just for large-scale painting, and it's for hope. Habagat is the unborn child who is now actually 2 years old after I've done the photo document of this. Old Man from Delhi was a photo document that I took when I was in Delhi talking about poverty, and it's done in a Renaissance painting technique. And I'm also proud to announce that I'm the first Filipino-American recipient of the Paul Collins Diversity Award in Art Prize International, and that's for our people, representation. I'm very excited about that. Out of 1,500 artists, we won the grand prize award for that, and we can proceed on with future projects. And thank you very much for supporting this project.
I'm with Raven Guerrero, and he has one piece, or actually that's two pieces on display, called Tagumpay, and I will hand over the mic for him to talk about it and what other kind of work you do.
So again, my name is Raven Guerrero. I work as a graphic designer here in Chicago, and when Tita Almi told me about the theme of the show, I feel like one of the things that we always talk about during disasters is like how bad it is, and you know how, I mean it's really bad, but like I feel like I want to switch the narrative from perseverance towards like actually going to victory, from like enduring towards like winning something. And I feel like it's always like disasters like this is always a great opportunity for us to look at ourselves and reflect upon like what we're doing wrong, and in a sense like flip that around and turn this defeat into sort of like a victory. So that is why I came up with this piece. It's called Tagumpay, which is victory in Tagalog. And yeah, it's more, I feel like I want to say something more than enduring and more towards like overcoming and becoming better after something bad has happened to you. So that's kind of the piece. Yeah.
Hello, kamusta po kayong lahat? My name is Crystal Dino. I am a culture worker, artist, visual and performance artist, and I'm participating in today's event with two pieces. This first one on my left is called Bahala Na, Heaven, Human, Earth, and it basically depicts my experience last year volunteering at the Rizal Center and the effects of the typhoon. And yeah, I just wanted to connect the human experience with our Bahala, our heaven, and our earth, and how we are all connected in this whole catastrophe through family, through the earth, through the environment. And what everyone was donating was their time and their efforts after the event. And on my right is a piece called Healing Grounds. I did that with relief printmaking, and it's basically a piece that depicts everybody's experience, knowing that we all have some type of healing to go through, and how we could become whole again through what we do, what we practice on a daily basis, and with our encounters every day. So those are my two pieces for today's event, and thank you very much. Maraming salamat po.
Hi, I'm Ray Espiritu. This is my painting called I'm Getting Back Up. Glad to be here. I think it's a very important event. I think it took a few hours to contemplate on how to put this together, and I think it's best when it's interpreted individualistically. I just wanted to represent like the enduring grace of each individual who suffered from from the catastrophe, whether directly or indirectly.
Hi, my name is Johanna Silva, and I am an artist, educator, and curator here in Chicago. This is my painting, which is titled Yellow Migration. It is painted with acrylic on canvas, and I was using a little bit of a sort of a pouring technique. I made this painting a few years ago, and I sort of chose it for this show because I thought the imagery was very fitting of sort of weather patterns and, you know, the theme of the show being related to the typhoon, Typhoon Haiyan in the Philippines. My work in general is both small scale and large scale, and I've been working with different processes and a lot of sort of playing around with color and space to convey ideas regarding perception and sensuality. So,
my name's Jose Agari, and my painting here is it's entitled "Spirit of Princess Maya," and I'm here to show my appreciation and about the Haiyan typhoon that occurred last year. And basically my painting is oil and wood, and I use palette knives. And what this painting is all about is about freedom. It's about resiliency, about our people, our spiritual essence of what our Filipino people, that we basically have a tremendous excuse.
The food station is now available for purchase.
I just want to say I really appreciate being here at University of Chicago, and thank you.
Hello, my name is Conrad Javier. I am a Chicago-born Filipino artist. Two pieces here are Float and Pilgrimage. And since I was born here in America, I haven't really gotten the chance to go to the Philippines as much as I'd like. But last year I went to visit my grandma when she turned 90, and there I saw the spirit of Filipinos personified. These two pieces show the courage and resilience that the Filipino people have shown me, especially through the hardest and darkest times. So both of these pieces, to me, show the true spirit of being a Filipino.
I'm Willie Red Buhay, and I'm the resident artist of the Filipino-American community here at the Rizal Center. I've been in Chicago for the past 30 years, and I'm presenting one of a series of 4 art pieces I have on Mang Tino, after Saint Augustine, or Tino as we call it in Tagalog. This is part of the Patrong Filipino series that I have created many years ago, and I have revived it for the awareness of Philippine religious traditions. I'm part now of this exercise on the Chicago Artist Month for October, and also for the celebration of Philippine History Month here in the United States. So this is just a part of a series of art pieces that I have that's basically on iconographic or religious in motif. And hopefully this would create the continuous awareness of many Filipino and Filipino Americans in our religious traditions.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Susan Alforque Silvano. My first career is a certified public accountant, and my second career is as a watercolor artist since 2008. I'd like to thank the Filipino-American National Historical Society for organizing this affair, especially President Almira Gillis. As a former accounting professional, I'm used to detailed work, and I love to work in deadlines. So as you can see, there are lots of details here, and I finished this project in a week. I did a lot of research, interviews, and with my relatives through the internet, and interview with my friends. As a native of the Philippines, I love to paint in earthy, vibrant colors and with textures and patterns. This project is about the 4 towns in Samar: Giporlos, MacArthur, Giwan, and Manicani. Manicani is where a friend of mine organized a construction group to convert coconut trees into coco lumber so that they could build houses. In Giwan, the leadership of Mayor Gonzalez protected the people so that because they have preemptive evacuation and lots of people were saved, although 98% of the structure were destroyed. This shows my 2 aunties in the kitchen discussing the typhoon. While in Giporlos, the brave mayor, Mark, traveled for 8 hours in order to give the news about the status of the coastal towns in the Philippines. 10 seconds. And this MacArthur is about the fate of the hometown because they were saved by the Anahaw. I am sharing my art in the form of calendar. So this is about the Philippines, this is about my teacher, and this is about my vacation in Egypt. So I compile them and I share my art to my friends. Thank you very, very much for this.
I'm Elena Pilapil from Springfield, Illinois. This painting is one of the paintings that I painted during the time I took a course in Springfield College, and now it's a university. I was able to paint on the course at least more than 20 paintings. And this painting that is exhibited today is a sailboat in a storm. And I painted it in 1982. And the media is oil on acrylic, oil in canvas.
Hi, my name is Trisha Orley Martin, and I'm a book and paper artist. This piece is titled Apoli Bolinayan and the Sun, which is a Filipino folktale about a woman who falls in love with the sun. And it's a mixed media piece using handmade paper, abaca, and recycled paper, relief prints, watercolor, and pen and ink drawing.
Okay, hi. My name is Joel Javier. I'm an artist from Chicago. I work as a museum educator at Intuit Center for Intuitive and Outsider Art. So that brings me here with my artwork. I went to undergrad for painting. I definitely enjoy using mixed media work, and I brought 3 pieces with me. The 2 on the sides are mixed media works that I generally base my work on identity, my ethnicity as Filipino American, and the loss of that identity through assimilation in the United States. My parents were born in the Philippines and had me while they met and married in Louisville, Kentucky. And I moved here to Chicago for graduate school for art education. And here I am. So about 5 years later, working full-time as a museum educator and arts educator. The 2 pieces, like I said, are abstract pieces that kind of inform the viewer about sort of an abstraction of themselves or a loss of identity. There's a lot of scratching and scribbling, so it's very loosely connected to sort of a free form or free expression of my work. The middle piece itself, I dedicated this piece to the typhoon, Haiyan. I worked from souvenir brochures from the Consulate General office, and from that I call the piece Heaven and Hell, and I use, again, mixed media with a little bit of beeswax medium. There is a dichotomy of pieces that you can recognize of a typhoon, along with some of the more beautiful images of the Philippines. Okay. I think that's pretty much speaks for itself. Again, if you have any questions, my name is Joel Javier, and I'm glad to be here today. Okay, thank you.
Hi, my name is Baron Caballona. This is my piece. This is I'm a local Tacloban city person, or Taclobanon, that's what they call them. This is means pagtapong and pagbalik. That means to welcome or meet, and to say goodbye or to come back. This is canvas and acrylic. This picture was actually taken while I was there in the Philippines, and we conducted a medical mission. But before we departed, I wanted to take a nice little snapshot of it. And I think this is sort of a message to and from the Tacloban people, and to the rest of the world that come to Tacloban City, as well as from the world, we come to Tacloban City to help. Because as you can see, that there's a lot of aides that came to Tacloban City to help out, and as well as the other neighborhoods around Tacloban City. So yeah, that's my painting.
Hi, I'm Jen Buckler. I'm part of the Chicago-based Filipino artist group called Escolta Street Snatchers Club. And I made this art piece in memory of the year anniversary after Typhoon Haiyan. And the piece is called Resilience. I made it acrylic on wood. In the center, I put a pair of hands and a plant that represents resilience and the reconstruction and rebuilding of Tacloban. On the outside, I have boards that represent the colors of the buildings. In Tacloban, I used words to describe what the city needs for resilience, and use the dialect of Waray. So I have words that represent remember Tacloban, hope, faith, helping, collaboration, and strength for the city and for resilience.
Hello, my name is Leia May Rivera, and this is my art piece called Angel of Thought. This is a art sculpture. It is made of paper mache, and basically what it is that there are messages all over the art piece that were written by the community, and basically they had messages that are very encouraging, just to uplift the people of Typhoon Haiyan, and basically there are different messages from each person, and there are over 220 hearts collected and signed. And for this art, I wanted it to be more of a parole, kind of like an angel parole. So in the Philippines, it's nearing Christmas time, so it's important that we want to encourage them that even though that they're suffering through some really hard circumstances, we have people here in Chicago that are thinking of them and that are still with them in thought and in heart. And so this is my piece. It's all made from recycled materials, donated items, old things, and all repurposed and fashioned into this paper sculpture. Thank you.